remember Katya went searching for it again. Spate. No luck finding it a second time thus far. I know Meepo caught a big fucking fish, a giant fish, which is
Yeah,
great.
about Meepo size.
Yes, Meepo-sized fish. So then that we all had to fight to pull in. Then I know. Remember, we found a altar, didn't we? We found an
You
altar. I can't remember what it said. Something. Uh,
you found a stalactite with
I
a
thought it
lot
was an
of.
altar.
Mm-mm.
I remember an altar. Okay.
It had a bunch of religious imagery on it. When Levi used his comprehend language, you know, he was able to determine that a lot of the markings had been messed up intentionally. The only one that
Okay, so
was
it's
able to be
start with the SE.
Sekola.
Secular. Funny word.
Yep. It
I
looks
remember
like
that.
there was an image of whatever Sekola could have been, but that was very intentionally scratched out.
And I know where we're at. We'll be underwater when the tide comes in. So, Logan, how long do we have till the tide comes in?
You got to make a survival check.
Oh man, I know they come in and out every 6 hours.
Maybe not in this world.
Okay, that's kind of a physics thing. It's gonna happen every 6 hours.
What
Hey,
if there's like 12 moons
yep.
and they don't have the same orbit pattern as
Then
ours?
man, no one's gonna know when the fuck any tide's coming in or out ever.
Ex- exactly.
The planet will
Whoa.
probably be ripped apart by tidal forces. You'll literally rip the planet apart.
That may be
TPK,
possible.
Vital Forces.
You guys just figured out the end game.
Then the world's doomed and we're all fucked, and we ain't
Well,
stopping that.
with that attitude, yeah.
We're literally gonna stop planets
No, not literally.
or stop celestial bodies.
I believe in y'all.
I don't. 16.
Okay. With the 16, you know you've got at least an hour, probably not much more than that, before the tide gets to its highest point.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out, guys. I don't want to be underwater. So
So, to give you a better description of where you guys currently are, you've been exploring this seaside cave, uh, making various turns and passes, never going through the clearly sunken passages. When you all enter into this wide open area, um, let me pull that up. Sorry, boo boo boo. This should have been already here. I don't know why it's not. Oops.
We haven't long rested recently, have we?
No.
Oh,
I didn't think so.
Katya is currently out of spells, if I believe correctly.
let's make
Yeah,
It's
sure.
starting to
she was
come
doing
back to
all the
me.
searching.
I think it's starting to come back to me. Didn't I make a suggestion of like we go sleep so we can
Pause.
recoup and then come
Pause. I gotta.
Baby.
good?
Children, you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
I have first level spells. We took a photo.
Yep.
Is yours
Showing
just
off his
level?
stuff.
That's what happens when you get all three monitors working and
Nice.
Mhm. So I still recommend we should probably leave before the tide.
I don't think we're gonna sink.
I think we could be stuck if tide comes in. We end up underwater because we're in a cave system.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember.
We could
But-
literally drown.
Did I make a suggestion last time of like we send our friend who wrote us out here back to the mainland and we would stay here and we would sleep a little bit and then we would continue our journey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Not currently.
Gotcha. All right, that helps catch me up a little bit.
Currently, it was somebody's idea to go search the cave for a little bit.
Sorry, what was that?
We're searching the caves.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, we're in a cave system that I believe is normally underwater. So,
I don't think all of it is necessarily underwater.
I don't want to be stuck here.
We just don't necessarily know which part is or is not.
Well, caves underwater be scary, man.
Unrestricted. Checked by the.
They can kill you.
Yeah, they sure
Unrestricted
can.
shows unrestrained
Give
potentiality.
you the big dead.
No chance to show his unrestrained potentiality. No chance to show
Drowning.
his unrestrained potentiality.
Wait, no, Moogie. No.
Yeah, I guess we can make our way out. I think going forward and potentially following these markings will be how we find the thing.
I still think we should come when the tide is lower.
I guess the better question is how long have we been in the cave?
Don't
Not
know.
too long.
Because
This
if
is
we
the only
haven't
thing we've done, I believe. So
If we haven't been in for an hour, maybe we can go forward a little bit and then like retreat.
we
Does that
could
sound
die.
okay?
Say that again for me.
If we try to follow the markings, see if there's anything else up ahead. And I know Eric is very worried about the tide coming in. If we just go for a little bit and we haven't been down here for an hour, that means we can definitely make it out within an hour.
Okay.
Does that sound okay, Eric?
You can if you want. I'm just telling you. We're gonna get stuck in here. We could have run out of air.
Well, we always have the scroll to save us if that ends up.
No.
Doesn't that save only one person?
Nope.
It's all of us. It's a one-time use.
Oh boy.
But it lasts for 24 hours, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it lasts for a good period of time.
I want to use it before we have to.
Well, like I said, it is a last ditch.
Hi, Cooper Duper.
So I forgot. What Logan say he was gonna do?
I'm pretty sure you had a baby wake up.
Yeah. Fun.
went to Virginia last week.
I saw
And you didn't
pictures.
stop by to say hi?
What was that?
And you didn't stop by to say hi?
But you don't live in Virginia.
I went to Eastern Virginia.
Oh. I would say we're not like we border Virginia.
That's fair.
That's a long way.
We went to Jamestown and Williamsburg.
Jamestown.
Yeet. It was fun.
But they all ate each other.
No, that's Roanoke. Well, no, actually, there was some cannibalism at Jamestown. I stand corrected.
Nice.
But they didn't all eat each other. There just was some cannibalism.
Is that where they all killed each other as witches?
No, it's Salem.
That was kind of everywhere.
Yeah. I was mostly northeast. Like New England. And England. We had one witch trial here in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Yep. William Penn attended. The woman who hardly spoke any English admitted to being like practicing witchcraft. And when they were going to pronounce a judgment, William Penn spoke up and said, "I don't remember witchcraft being illegal."
How did that work out for him?
He was in charge of the colony, so just fine.
One yo has 38 movements. One yo.
Some of those old cities are not what you'd expect. Like, you don't want to go to Sleepy Hollow, New York. And not for the reasons you don't
That's the
think.
Confucius of
You
Korea.
think.
Why don't I want to go to Sleepy Hollow?
Birthplace on the 30th degree left.
Because it's ghetto now.
Fair.
It's just outside New York City.
If you go to Williamsburg, what I will say is no matter what day of the week it is, reserve where you're eating dinner. Because it popping there. Because the William and Mary College is right there. For kicks and giggles, I looked up how much money, like, if I got a job there. I mean, it's not bad, but it's $15.50, and
I'll be right back.
yep.
I considered living not too far from Sleepy Hollow.
I would love to be near Sleepy Hollow.
Not today, you wouldn't. Not a nice city. It's not a nice town. Not a nice part of town. But
What are we talking
yeah,
about?
the first job offer I ever got was in just outside New York City.
Oh,
But goddamn, was it not enough to justify the cost of living anywhere close to there?
no. You can't afford to live in New York
Like,
City. My
Jesus
goodness.
freaking Christ! Like, I'm not saying even in this much in the city. Like, anywhere remotely close.
Can I say, though, that if you work for the government and you work, like, in the Poconos / New Jersey, just inside that New York City pay scale, but outside the cost of New York City.
If you live within 2 hours of New York City,
Oh,
you cannot afford.
no,
It's
I
holy
did.
shit.
I lived, like, within 2.5 hours of New York City growing up.
It's expensive. Well, growing
No.
up is not the price it is now. Then
But no, it's the Poconos. I mean, it's still more expensive now than it was even 5 years ago. But it's because, like, it's not the suburb, it's the mountains.
yeah, I got a job offer for a manufacturer of cardboard, a privately owned company that didn't pay the floor workers jack all, and so they could not keep people
Well,
at
yeah,
all.
That's not going to work.
You want to talk about turnover? That's a revolving door.
I believe it.
Yeah, basically they would show up, get a paycheck, and go get high, and just ghost.
Okay,
Yeah.
They come
Logan,
back
you
when they
ready?
needed more.
Yeah.
Even knows
Where's
that.
Chris?
Is Chris back? He's not back. He ran to do something.
Okay.
Are the chillins down?
The children's are down. The short version is, even though Hope puts them down, because they on, they just simply like her more.
Savage.
Uh,
Okay.
no, I mean it hurts honestly, because
Yeah.
I'll get full on like I'm gonna get Laura out of her car seat. She'll push me away. No, one mommy.
Oh,
That's the way kids be.
that
Yeah,
is
it
how
hurt.
they be.
And it hurts.
They ain't got the empathy thing yet. They don't know the empathy thing.
It's
But
okay.
yeah.
They literally don't develop empathy until a little while after.
Oh wait, we only have 4 now. Interesting.
What?
What do you mean?
I was
We've always been four.
I was doing something and I realized I only needed to put 4 things here instead of more. All right, so what were you guys talking about while I was missing?
We want to know. Well, we were talking about government jobs in the New York City pay scale and me going to Virginia, but we want to know how long we've been in the caves.
Not too long, maybe at most an hour, just walking around. You've been taking it slow because uh, you've been taking you're walking through like at some points knee deep water, so it's like going is slow.
Yeah.
What's the marching order, by the way?
I'm first. I'm pretty positive.
I'll take third.
So who's
I'll
in the
go
rear?
Wherever
Yeah.
anyone else doesn't want.
I guess I'll be in the middle. Meep will be at the end because he's going slow.
Sure. Because I'm carrying this big ass fish.
Okay. Da-da-da.
Can we just see if there's any more markings like this ahead, and then we'll go. Wait, no, my very last note is we should leave cuz tied, so we can listen to Meepo.
Well, you guys remember the last room that you were in? Because you had entered the cave, you had snaked your way around, you passed by several cave entrances that looked like they had been completely flooded by tide.
Yeah.
When you came into this wide open room, there was 2 more entrances that looked like they had been flooded, and you decided to turn right onto a path that had not been flooded yet.
Are you sure we turned right? Because I wrote go left.
You may have gone. Was it gone left after the Sekala?
Yeah.
Yeah. You turned left down a tunnel that led you into this large room.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is where the water is, in fact, the deepest, where for most of you, it's up to your mid-calf, or not mid-calf, mid-thigh to knee level. Meepo is having almost to tiptoe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should listen to Meepo then.
Well, that's why he's going slow.
Is there space above my head?
Is there what?
Is there like space above my head?
Yes, there's this area. Looking up with your dark vision and the light from, I think it's Click, who
Yes,
cast
that was
this
the one
time.
that can flight.
Yeah, okay. You're able to see the ceiling of this cave, full of stalagmites. I think it's mites up top.
Mites from floor, tights from ceiling.
Oh, okay. Then it's a bunch of stalactites on it. Some of them look like you can see a clear water line on some of these stalactites. It looks like the tide, when it fully comes in, will rise to above where most of your heads are.
Okay, we should listen to Meepo.
People says he told you so.
Meepo, would you like to attach yourself to my back?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
The fish is coming too, though.
Can we put it in the bag of holding?
Is it big enough?
Can the bag of holding fit the fish?
Sure. You might have to squish it.
Yes.
Can we squish it a little?
Yeah, you sure.
I'm asking Meepo.
Sure.
Okay. Meepo is now a piggyback on my back.
Okay. Katia, you feel a little more off balance now because you know Meepo's a full-grown kobold, but Meepo, you're above the water now. Yeah, and you all can either move forward through those two flooded caves, move to the right, or you guys can turn around.
Are there any other Sekala markings?
Perception check.
Hold on. 15.
15. You do see more consistent markings that would make you think someone intentionally scratched things into the stalactites above you,
Uh-huh.
but you can't quite tell what they are right now.
Are they leading in a specific direction?
No, it's more of a random array. It's just like whenever looking at them, one of the stalactites looks like it was big enough for them to scratch on. They scratched on that one.
Okay.
And you can't quite determine what the scratches are. It's just that from the point in your perspective, you can see that there's some stuff there. I think Levi would technically have his comprehend languages still up, so if he was able to touch them, he would be able to read it.
Does that mean you want me to touch him?
If you like.
Do it. See what Cthulhu shit you comes out. Enjoy your cosmic horror.
I will.
What's
touch
everybody's
the,
passive?
Passive.
You're gonna have to fly up a little bit, like or at least get a boost from somebody to reach some of these stalactites.
Can I give a boost and have Meepo?
I'm gonna request an athletics check.
Meepo will help boost too.
19.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say you could have advantage as Meepo's trying to act as just like another balancing point. But a 19 will do it. Levi gets boosted out of the water. Katia, all that sea salty brine that was on his clothes is just kind of dripping on you. So you know, there's no way you can get any wetter besides going under the water right now.
Passive
Excellent.
perception's 19, by the way.
Your passive perception's 19.
Yes.
It's really high. How to get that high?
I have a
You
plus
rogue?
9 because I'm a rogue, and then 10 plus your modifier.
Oh wait, you had the double expertise, and
Yes.
you guys are level 9 now, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's correct.
Rogie boy.
I would say my passive, my insight is close to the same.
I
Mine
get a +1 normally, and then proficiency, because I'm proficient in perception, is +4, but double proficiency makes that +8.
Mine's
So,
just 12.
+9.
I'm impressed that it's even 12.
Passive.
Meepo, while standing on top of Katya's back, Levi is very interested in checking out the stalactite. Click is left on the cave floor in the water. You see some ripples moving quickly in the direction of Click as
I thought Click was up the air.
no,
Touching.
Levi's up in the air.
Oh.
You boosted Levi, and Levi's distracted. Katya's holding Levi, so you're
Hey,
So-
Click, fly up real quick.
I don't think I have enough room to fly.
Shut up
and
and do it.
right as you say that,
Try and fly.
opportunity attack as a large claw, a pincer, in fact, makes you think of a lobster claw, reaches out and attempts to snap at you. Click. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Does
Bursting-
the lobster have a stony
I
appearance?
finally had it where an attack missed me.
Yay!
Bursting out of the water is this giant crustacean-like creature. It has two large pincers with a dangling mess of not quite mandibles. They're too flexible. They make you think more of tentacles dripping down from its face. In the white light of the light spell, you can see the reflections off of its chitinous armor. And I'm gonna need y'all to roll initiative.
All right, I'm house sitting, so I don't have my physical dice. So I'm just gonna be rolling off of D&D Beyond, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
roll. You can just roll and chat like me.
Let's see.
So that's a 1.
How bad is your initiative?
0.
Hmm.
I am not dexterous. I am strong. Strong Katya.
All right, one cat. Yeah. All right, give me a click, please.
15.
15. Levi.
A 22 with a, what is it called? A 20.
Oh, a nat 20.
Nat 20, that's what it is. We've been doing this in too long since last time, since we fought anything.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and skip that one. Meepo also got a 22, but he has a higher initiative count, so it's like 22.1.
22.1.
Let's see.
So my natural
That-
20 doesn't help.
I mean, you guys matched it, so I always do Dex modifier. But what was this one again? That. And that one got that. Okay. Epo, you just saw this this white armored chitinous creature come out from underneath the water in the direction of those two empty caves. It made a reaching attack for Click. What do you do now? Levi, you're up next.
How far away is it from me?
It is about 20 feet.
Oh. Well, I guess I will move over there and stab it.
Okay. You're gonna have to hop off Katia though.
That
That's
shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Splash right into the for the Meepo, the head high or the neck high water.
So I guess I will make an attack. I have advantage because it's engaged with Click.
I thought Click flew away.
I didn't know if I could.
But
We're in
you
a cave.
let him make his attack before he if he was able to make his attack. he's
Yeah,
engaged.
as an opportunity attack.
Oh,
Oh,
we misunderstood.
I thought he
Sorry.
was making a surprise attack.
He did. Well, technically he tried to make a surprise attack, but you spotted him. So,
I'm sorry, Logan. I just need to make sure because when I hear cave, I'm hearing tight spaces. Is there enough room for a humanoid size
to get above the water line and fly away. You're not going to be like hovering, 30 feet above combat,
Yeah,
but you can get above the water and move
Okay.
around with your fly
Yeah.
speed that way.
that helps me a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
then I'm no longer interested in this. If he's not engaged with, he's not engaged. I will tap Katia on the head and point her head towards where the lobster is.
Oh,
Point at it, and then ready action to attack if the next monster that comes within range while staying on her.
staying on.
Yes.
Okay. Then next up is Levi. Then.
All right. Well, I'm trigger happy, so
Yeah, you're currently being held up by Katia, as you for you to look at the runes.
I'm in a really weird position right now, apparently.
Yeah, you're just holding him like this, and you like Meepo's on your back, tapping your ears, like, look, look, look.
that's okay. That's okay. First thing I'm going to do is bonus action spiritual weapon to it.
Okay.
I'm assuming it is within 60 feet, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You're right next to the Meepo, and he's like 20 feet away.
Okay. So I'm going to pop that up and do the attack for that.
All right, roll.
27.
27 hits.
And that will be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then for my action, I don't think you're ready for this, but Tasha's Mind Whip.
What does
Yeah,
it do?
good with that one.
Okay, so that one is an intelligence check on the creature, and must get my 16.
Fail.
Okay, then takes 3d6.
Okay.
So that is 11 points. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose. It cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn, since this is psychic damage. And on its next turn, it must choose whether to move, do an action, or a bonus action, because it only gets one of the three. Oh, darn it! At higher levels, I can actually target 2 creatures with it.
Sounds like slow a little bit.
Kinda. Well, now it is the creature's turn. It will, since it can only move and Click is the closest, it will move 30 feet next to Click.
All right.
And Click. You are make. What's your passive again?
Passive what?
Perception, because it's your turn, so that's why I'm asking you this.
It's 14.
Click. You see more movement in the water, headed in the direction of Meepo, Click, and Levi, as this creature approaches you.
Meepo, Katya, and Levi.
Meepo, Katya, Levi.
Okay, so I see the one creature, and then I see more movement heading towards them.
Yes.
Okay. I will free action, give a verbal warning of, hey, there is more coming. And you said that these are crab-like creatures, right?
Crustacean. When you look at them, it's evocative of a crab. You look at their pincers, it makes you. But their bodies are not that oval shaped of most crabs. In fact, it's quite long with a flexible tail
So
And
lobster.
you could think of a lobster, but hanging down from its face, it's got these weird, almost look like tentacles.
This isn't. Hold on.
I told you to leave.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
Wait a second. We might need to go back. 2 spells.
Oh,
Of
two
being of
leveled
level.
spells. Oh, 2 leveled spells. You're right.
Okay.
Good
So
catch.
I need to
Inspiration.
change that then,
You can have inspiration on your next turn for that.
because I just remembered that.
Do
Okay.
they look?
So instead of that, do you want me to continue with the spiritual weapon and then throw like Eldritch Blast at it instead?
You can do that.
Okay. That will free up some of the stuff. Oh, and after the spiritual weapon, I obviously fall off with a natural 1.
Yes. It seems like in the quick turning of Katia and all that stuff, you would definitely fall. Big kaploosh.
Oof,
All
don't-
right. So
So
I think I know what I'm gonna do. All right.
wait,
Yeah, because the Tasha's Mind Whip now no longer has the effect that it does.
Oh.
yeah. Do you want to go ahead and just make your 2 Eldritch Blast attacks?
Oh wait, that's right. I get 2 of them.
Right.
So the first one I fell off with a 1, and the second one will be a 16.
That hits.
Oh, okay. So I hit him with 1 then,
Uh-huh.
but only got 5 points.
Okay. All right. So click. Now the creature moves towards you, and because it's not affected by Tasha's Mind Whip, it's going to try to reach out and snab you with its claws.
Okay.
A 9 does not hit.
Nope.
How about a 16?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then you still saw the movement headed towards the rest of them.
So I alert them, and one of the things I've seen since being on this plane is crabs, and I have learned quickly that crabs have a natural predator. So I'm going to call up spiritual guardians,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to make them in the form of angelic herons, a crab's natural predator.
I love
Like,
it.
yeah. Ian and Chris can have inspiration for catching yourself in a rule and some good role play.
Right. And then, because I'm not done yet,
Yep.
bonus action, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the one that's coming after me.
Okay. All right. So for Toll the Dead, he failed.
And because we don't have a map, you'll just have to let me know if a creature gets within 15 feet of me.
Oh, he is within 15 feet of you right now. The other set of movement is moving towards Levi and the rest, and they are about 20 feet away from you.
Yeah, I just mean like as far as if any of them get within 15. But you said
Right.
he failed his Toll the Dead roll?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Okay, perfect. So that is going to be at this level 2d8s, but he's already missing damage, right?
So, yep. So it's 2d12.
2d12. Perfect. Now let's see here. D10. And that's going to be a total of 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Typically.
All right. Now it is Katya's turn.
Can I do anything with Meepo on my back?
What can you not do with people on your back? You can do anything with people on your back.
Well, I'm gonna move towards one of the things.
Okay. Do you want to move towards the one that's appears to be moving towards you under the water, or towards the one that Click is currently engaged with?
Click seems fairly competent. I'm gonna move towards the one that's moving towards us.
Okay. It's still hiding underneath the water, so you'd have to trudge through the water. It's actually pretty easy because your cloak of the mana ray is helping you along with its swim speed,
Yee.
and
Yee.
you get to right where you think it would be.
Well, I'm going to bonus action Divine Favor.
I also get my reaction attack.
Is Divine
you want
Favor
to.
a spell?
Yee.
Didn't you use all your spells on the
I used
locate?
all my second and third. That spell is
Ah,
second level. This
Thank
is
you.
a first. I did address that to the party when you went to deal with Chillins.
Okay.
Is she going to make her attack first, or do I, Logan?
Yeah, it's okay if you want to trigger your.
I don't know. Does it make a difference?
She didn't drop you, did she?
Not that I'm aware of.
Didn't she?
Okay. Sure, you can try to make a stab at it.
Yay. With the at advantage. $25.
That's a hit.
Shit, I forget how many proficiency dice I get. Son of a bitch. Why doesn't it show me that anymore?
Because you have lucky. You need
I
to
need-
change. You just need
Yeah.
to change that.
Just give me more blocks, man.
That's more to
Just
to
give me
fight.
more squares to put things in. I get 5. 21 damage.
Okay. 21.
Stabby, stabby.
Got it.
Okay. Go right ahead.
All right, now Katya, you trying to make your.
Yeah, I'd like to hit.
All right. Swing away.
What's this? Ooh, 26.
That's a hit.
All right. And before I do anything else, I want to roll my damage. So 14 slashing damage. And if it makes a difference, 2 points of radiant damage. So 16 altogether.
Okay.
Is it dead?
No.
I'm a hit again. That's a nat one.
Do we want to actually do crit fumbles? Because I think I could think of one right now.
Yeah, I could think of one too.
Is it going to be Meepo falling off my back?
I was gonna think of you hit it at just the right angle for it to glance in your hand, and you lose the grip of your sword under the water.
Okay, can I just say, though, that would be such an interesting development?
Oh yeah, you'd just be fucked though.
I mean, if you want to do it, we'll do it.
How fucked am I?
You're just without a sword.
How much light is in here?
0.
Oh,
Pretty much.
Oh, it's
was,
freaking dark, man. You can't see a thing. Do you
Luke,
have dark vision?
Logan, may I re-roll my damage? I was rolling.
Uh,
I was rolling for the wrong sword.
oh.
It's fine if we want to leave it. I was rolling. I rolled really well, so if we want to leave it, that's fine.
When you say wrong sword, you don't mean your long sword, right?
Correct. I was rolling for a great sword, so it was I rolled. Yeah, I probably should because I rolled 2d6s rather than 1d8.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your 1d8.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Shit. It fell off the table. Price bag. Go Bistu. We take this. Okay. A much
Okay.
more accurate number. 7.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The creature lashes out at you in retaliation.
I would totally be cool if we drop the sword, but I am interested in how this will develop story wise.
I find the sword.
Oh, we know somebody's got to locate object.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you're right.
Do you want to locate or drop the sword with the crit fumble? Because otherwise, I could say Meepo falls in the water.
Well,
You know what? Evens and odds.
Okay.
Even is Meepo falls off. Meepo falls off.
Yay.
I was going to say, I still have my locate object, so we would have been fine.
Okay.
I have backup swords.
The creature attacks at Meepo because you heard it a lot.
I'll be right back. I gotta get the dogs out.
Okay. Meepo. That is a nat 20 with a.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Can I use a lucky to make him reroll it?
Yes, you can.
I will do so.
I feel like you won't believe me.
Really, Logan? Really? We gonna do the one in
400?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Motherfucker! Don't make me lucky you again. Lucky you again. Roll it again.
No, you
I'm
can't
not getting-
lucky. You can't make me lucky the same roll.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
What you doing?
Meepo
Is
takes.
it there or in our bathroom?
17 points of bludgeoning damage as the pincher clasps him tightly. You are now grappled.
You know, I'm gonna have that.
Okay. Meepo, you feel slimy tentacles start to grip you around your face and neck. I need you to make a con save.
Con save.
Oh, if you're within space of me, you get +4.
He would.
Why is that's not recognized?
Ooh.
6. The natural 1.
Okay, with your natural 1, Meepo, you feel these tentacles go into your mouth and grip you tightly. Some strange feeling is washing over your body. Your muscles are not responding as you are now paralyzed.
Well, this is weirdly suggestive. Carry on.
Okay. Um,
Is there?
Am I drowning now?
no, it's holding you up. It's
Oh, I thought it was
Katya.
underwater.
Katya sees like this creature almost go like to Meepo.
I
It's
got
like
a
it's
tentacle down my throat.
and then it's got one more pincer, so it's gonna try and hit Katya. That is a 13 total.
Nope.
Nope.
What do I do now that I'm paralyzed?
You hang out.
How different is that from being grappled?
Grappled just means your speed is 0. You can still attack and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
But being paralyzed means basically your turns get skipped.
Wait, if I got you in a full Nelson, you can still attack me?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hit your leg.
Meepo, it is now your turn. You get to make a save.
What kind of save?
Another con save.
+4.
+20.
Let's see, how do we play this? You begin to chew on one of the tentacles and it draws it back.
Tasty.
In pain, your muscles are coming back to you.
Does it taste good?
No.
No? Not like octopus tasting?
Nope. But that was the end of your turn, so now it is Levi's turn.
Am I still grappled?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to make a clarification. Since I'm not casting spiritual weapon, it can attack as the bonus action and still cast a regular spell, right?
Right, because
Yep.
all you're doing is
Okay.
concentrating.
All right. I just wanted to double check and make sure. Okay. So catch me up real quick. Are we got 2 of these things now?
Yep.
Okay. So on the one that the spiritual weapon's next to, I will go ahead and go for that.
You'd have to move the spiritual weapon over because the spiritual weapon.
Did it move?
Yeah, it moved over to click.
Okay, so so I can still just move it over and attack and then still cast?
Yes.
Okay. No, all right. That's what I'm doing then. As long as it's not more than the 20 feet.
20 feet. No, it's not 20 feet.
Okay. And that was a 22.
22 hits.
Okay, and that spiritual weapon then is, oh, it's only 6 points.
Yeah, damage is damage.
All right. And then I will try the Tasha's Mind Whip, but since there's 2 of them, are the 2 crab crustacean things within 30 feet of each other?
Let's measure here. Just barely not.
Just barely not. Okay. Well, then I will only do the one closest to me, the Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay. That would be the one Meepo and Katya are fighting.
Yep.
The one that got me grappled.
Yep. Gonna make a save. That doesn't succeed with an 11.
Okay.
These things are not smart.
That's what I was hoping. So that is a 13. And then, of course, the can't make a reaction till the end of its turn and can only move. Action or bonus. And then I am going to move, since we can't really see where, I will move slightly away.
Withdrawing
if
backwards.
possible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that works. You retreat more towards the mouth of the cave. It seems like these guys emerged from the direction of the flooded caves.
And then that will be the end.
Okay. Now it's the one right next to Click. Does a 21 hit?
That does hit.
All right, you are pinched for.
Now he has to take damage though.
Oh, right.
Spirit Guardians. So
What kind of save is that?
that's a wisdom.
How much you want to bet these things aren't wise either?
Hitting the crabs with the intellect stuff.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. 15.
It misses, it fails.
Ah, damn. All right, how much damage does it take?
All right, let me go and let me pull it up real quick. So I casted it at 3rd level, so that upped it up a bit. That is 14 points of radiant damage.
Okay. 14 points. It's going to hit you with that 26 or 20. What did I say it was?
21, I think.
21. Okay. And it was going to do 10 points of damage in bludgeoning
All right.
as it squeezes.
Yeah.
All right. Can you make a con save for me?
Con save. Let's see here. That +1 bonus is on saves. Con. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that's a pass. And now I need you to make another con save as its tentacles wrap around you, much like they were doing to Meepo.
That one is a 16.
Okay, that is a pass. He's going to bring down his other claw on you.
What is that sound
18.
effect?
That is coming from D&D Beyond. I apologize. What was
you're
the
fine.
hit?
18.
That hits.
It makes like a gurgling, bubbling sound.
Yeah, the dice are potion dice.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So
I
they
haven't
look like
figured out
potion vials.
how do you change your dice?
So you would go into. I'll tell you here in a moment. Let me wait for me to get this damage.
No
I
worries.
need you to take another 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Now I need to roll concentration checks for Spirit Guardians, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I get to make that at advantage due to my combat caster feat.
Oh, cool. You should have done that for the first pincher attack then.
Yeah, so I'm doing it twice.
Okay.
So let's see here. So the first attack, that's going to be a 16, so that passes. Second attack is going to be a 15, so that passes. So yeah, so it's all good.
Okay. All right. Click. You're able to hold your concentration, but the creature has you grasped in both of its claws as you are grappled, and it begins to move backwards into the cave into the direction of one of the sunken entrances.
So I'm grappled.
Yes.
How far away am I from
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Meepo and Cat?
You're about 35-ish feet.
Okay. I'll tell him. I'll get to you guys in a moment. First thing I'm doing is I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon at 4th level.
On your
Can
turn?
you do this while grappled?
Yeah, this is my turn.
Can you do
Well,
this?
it was just moving you, so as soon as it finished its movement, then it would be your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
did it
you have
stop with me
you,
being about 35-ish feet away.
yeah, it stopped with you being about 35-ish feet away.
Okay. All right. So is it good for me to go ahead and cast spiritual weapon at 4th level?
Now you're good.
All right, cool. So I'm casting it at 4th level. And instead of my normal talent, because being on this plane, I also learned something else about crustaceans. And that is they go great with butter. So
Yes.
I am making my spiritual weapon a stick of butter.
Lovely. Nice.
And I'm going to use this bonus action to attack it.
I don't have any butters
That's a sharp stick of butter.
NPCs.
I'm going to say, is there a map? Because all I see is the world map.
Yeah, I'm just the map that I have isn't the greatest as far as color, so I wasn't
Okay.
too keen on using it.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. So, yeah, you can use the talent thing, but I'm just saying for roleplay purposes, it's butter.
Yep.
All right, spiritual weapon at this level. I'm rolling for an attack. Oh, that's a 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Bob Saget. You know what? We're going to go ahead and make another attack with spiritual weapon.
You can make 2 attacks with spiritual weapon?
Bonus and then regular attack.
It's only a bonus action once per turn.
So I can't do it as both a bonus and as a regular attack action.
Nope.
That doesn't make any sense. And that was a natural 22.
Aw.
Oh, friggin'.
Tragic.
Fine. I'll go ahead and cast Toll the Dead on it then as
That-
a regular action because I specified I was casting it as a bonus.
Okay.
So it has to make a wisdom save.
It's gonna fail.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Well,
Until it
Yeah.
doesn't.
yeah. What's the save I need to make?
16.
19.
Bob Saget. Let me see if it takes half. I think it's all or
1
nothing.
in 4 chance. Odds do be like that.
Yep, nope, it's all or nothing. So I didn't get to do anything. Man. All right, that's it for
Dice,
me.
dice giveth and taketh
Oh.
away.
Hope you don't get drowned.
Click's turn, then Katya's turn.
But yeah, you did something. You got caught in his claws.
That was on its turn.
Yeah. Now
He's
it
about to
is
drown.
Katya.
I'm gonna hit the thing.
Hit the thing. It's got Meepo.
Do the thing.
Do. Oh, not 20.
Ooh, this gonna hurt.
Not 20. So that's 2 of my dice, yes? Or I double what's on the dice.
You double all your dice roll.
Or just roll twice as many dice.
Yeah.
So I rolled 2d8, not 1d8.
A regular attack, you would roll 1d8. This one, you roll 2d8.
Thank you, just checking.
Yeah. I don't remember how we officially decided to do it, so. But if you were to Divine Smite right now, for example, you'd get double those dice too.
Hold on. sorry.
You're good.
I rolled 17. I'm looking for my divine smite. It shouldn't be this hard.
For a first level spell, a divine smite would be 2 extra d8.
Thank you.
Normally, so on a crit, it'd be 4 d8 total.
Would you believe me if I told you I just rolled 3 4s in a row?
It's possible.
Remarkably average.
So 17 plus 15.
32.
There you have it.
All right. This thing, because Tasha's mind whip, it looks like it's straining its already tiny mind to figure out what to do. It doesn't like how much it got hit, so it's gonna leave. Carrying Meepo. Three. Pulling Meepo away. It get
It's not dead yet?
no. It's really freaking hurt.
Oh, I get to hit again.
Oh, you 2 attacks?
Yeah.
My mistake. That's my mistake. Go ahead and do your second attack.
Sorry about that. Does 15 hit?
No.
Okay, so continue with what you were saying.
All right. It's terrified. It's very hurt. It can't think of much else to do, so it's gonna run with Meepo.
No!
Tax of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, can I do that?
Yes.
It does not hit.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
It's a shame it can't use its action to move. That would have been really helpful.
Why can't it use its movement to move?
It did use its movement. It used all of its movement. It's right in front of the cavern entrance, and as it's carrying Meepo away.
Yeah, not sprint.
No, it cannot because Mind Whip.
Oh. Neat.
Meepo, you are currently grappled in this thing's claws. It is carrying you away from everybody.
Maple would like to no longer be grappled.
All right.
Can I?
attempt to-
Can people
Attempt-
attempt to attack?
You can attempt an attack that would use your action, I believe, right?
Honestly, it'd be more likely than a freaking strength check.
Well, escaping a grapple is easier than making a grapple, because escaping can be either acrobatics or athletics compared to the other person's athletics.
I thought it was only just raw strength.
No,
Okay.
it helps to build strength if you intend to be a grappler.
Well, in that case, Meepo will try to get out of the grapple.
Acrobatics.
13.
13.
13.
You are unable to escape the grapple.
Well, Meepo looks over at the party and says, well, it's nice knowing you guys. It's been good.
I wanted to leave.
Meepo says, I told you so.
We were going to leave.
I told you so.
We were going to leave.
No, you didn't. You went in further and you had to look at the funny thing.
Levi's turn.
I told you to leave.
Okay, so I'm basically gonna do the same. No. Yeah, I'm basically gonna. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm not gonna Tasha Mind Whip. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, the one that's carrying Meepo. So
Okay.
I'll do the spiritual weapon one on the one closest to click.
All right.
First, That is a 16
That hits.
and 7 points of damage.
Ow. I can't do that.
Don't hurt yourself. Shit.
I try to offer a fun experience for you all, even if it's at the expense of my voice.
And then for the one that's carrying Meepo, the 2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
I almost hit Meepo on the first one with a natural 1.
Ooh.
And with a total of 9. And then the second one is 19.
That 19 hits. You see the shell is like you strike it, it crumples and flakes off, exposing like a soft pinkish looking
And that is 9 damage.
9 damage. This thing in the deepest part of any living creature's mind, there is a sense of fear for survival. This thing is dripping with fear.
Drop the cobalt.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
Even
So to
speak.
change your dice, you're just going to go up to collections, and there's a slot that says My Dice. Find the dice you want, and then click on it, and then therefore it's...
Oh my lord,
Nick.
it's that simple.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. The one that is holding Click is going to try and put his tentacles all over Click. I need you to make a con save.
All right. That is a dirty 20.
All right, that is a pass. You are not paralyzed.
Sweet.
I gotta make a whatever save, don't I?
Yep. You have to make a wisdom save.
14.
That's a fail. All right, come on, my little bird minion things. All right, Spirit Guardians at 3rd. That's going to be 14 points of radiant damage.
Oh, these little tiny birds are landing and pecking and pecking and landing. Not good. This creature doesn't understand that you're the one who's controlling them. So he's just gonna try and run away while carrying you.
All right, is it my turn? I'm assuming its movement would be slowed while it's carrying me.
So
Unless it's a huge creature.
it's a large creature.
Okay.
Let's see. You would be let's
Medium
check the-
size.
Yeah. No. Okay. All right, you were not paralyzed, but the creature holding you in its claws is backing up into the cave as quickly as you can. You take one last big gulp of air as you are submerged underwater. Everyone can see generally where you are because of the neon birds that are floating around you all. And now it's your turn. You are currently submerged.
All right, so I'm holding my breath. I'm going to go ahead and spiritual weapon attack.
All right. Yeah, you can move it over and try to attack it.
All right, come on. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. I lost that natural 20, so I need something really nice. That's a 13.
That is a miss.
Bob freaking Saget.
You're having trouble hitting anything today.
Yeah, and I'm quite annoyed. Ah, man. I was... Strength is only plus. Ah. I believe holding breath, I can last as many rounds as my con modifier. Is that correct?
I think it's minutes by con modifier.
Okay, great. Then we're gonna go ahead and try another Toll the Dead on it. So it has to make another wisdom save.
Is Toll the Dead vocal?
Good question. Yes, it is.
Go, 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 go.
I do have a mace.
You could hit it with that. You're only grappled.
All right, let's go for it. I'm hitting you with my mace.
Think of
I
it as
hear-
a crustacean hammer.
Hey, that's good. That's a 24.
I
That's
use
a
your
hit.
mace so often when I play you, Chris.
However, it's only 6 points of damage.
Oh, but that's not fun. Not fun at all. All right, Katya, it's your turn. You have seen Click be pulled into the underwater cavern. It looks like Meepo's about to join him.
Who am I closest to?
You are closest to Meepo.
How far away is that?
Approximately 30 feet.
How far away is Click?
He is a bit further beyond. He has technically disappeared from sight as he's been pulled into the sunken cavern.
Are they in opposite directions?
No, they are in the same direction.
All right, I move towards Click and I hit the thing.
Are you gonna have to like Misty Step to do that, or
I have
because
30 feet of walking.
yeah, 30 feet will get you up to Meepo.
That's who I meant to be.
Okay.
Sorry. 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
Ten points of damage.
You hit it just right with your sword to get in a gap of that armor, and you look like you hit it, and it's like it hits a lot of like the internal organs that provide the muscular movement, and its head almost looks like it's hanging limp from its head, but it's still kind of moving, and it's not letting go of Meepo.
It's still alive?
Good lord.
Well, I'm going to hit it again. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. Using your first point as a guide, you simply just wind back and finish the cut through, completely removing its head from its body. The body falls limp, and Meepo is released.
Now, because I'm walking through this water, am I just using my walking speed?
It's more of yes, you are using your walking speed. It's just you are having
Freedom of movement?
yes, you have no issues with the water because of your Cloak of the Manta Ray.
I just wanted to understand. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see here. Is there anything I can do?
I could do anything better than you.
No.
All right, with Katya, that creature's dead. It is now Meepo's turn. Meepo, looking around, you weren't paralyzed, so you would have been able to see that around where all those glowing hummingbirds are, or not hummingbirds, herons are. Click has been dragged away by one of those creatures into the water.
I should probably go over there and stab it.
It's an idea.
Sounds like
All
a
right.
good idea.
All right. Do you wish to dive into the water and attempt to stab it?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Do it.
So can a grappled person engage things since they can still make attacks?
Yeah, I count it.
Okay.
It's not incapacitated. Like if he was paralyzed right now, it would not work.
28.
28 does hit.
I gotta check modifiers again. 1 second. What's my damage modifier? Yeah, 5. 37 damage.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's a pointy stick.
Well, wait a minute. You
Oh,
rolled.
I didn't roll a 1d20. Never mind.
Yeah.
27 damage.
Okay. Meepo. The difference between your and Katya's technique is stark. Whereas this creature is running away with its back towards you, Katya simply brute forced basically through its neck, but you slide your rapier through the tiniest gap in its chitinous armor, directly to where you perceive the brain to be, and your instincts proved correct as it went slump in this underwater tunnel, letting Click go free. And that's the end of
Stab it a few more
initiative.
times for good measure.
Yep. Click and Meepo. Now that you're in this underwater tunnel, you feel a faint current pulling you deeper in.
Okay. I swim up to the surface.
You would have to swim out of the tunnel towards the area that the rest of the party is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So-
I head that
yeah.
way.
Yeah. You pass Meepo on the way. I'm assuming-
I don't like pass him all the way. I kind of like point, hey, we need to go back, and I try and stay alongside him in case he struggles. I can help.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And it's not a heavy current. It's just enough that
Okay.
like if you guys are just if you guys are just there, it's kind of like a kind of thing.
Well, just guess we leave.
Yep. You rejoin the rest of the party.
I told you we should leave.
I pick up Meepo and I say Meepo was right. I put you back on my back.
Point towards the exit.
Okay.
Onward.
Well, there's technically 2 ways out that aren't flooded cave right now.
I let the other group know about the current, by the way.
More things to avoid. Let's not get sucked by currents. More ways to drown. I suppose it would be best to go the way we came.
That's what
What do you
I
think?
would think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so we can get out.
My D&D instincts tell me to go the other way, but
I don't know, man. Drowning be bad.
it's dry.
Aren't they both dry?
Yeah.
So, backtracking, there was water on the ground. Pretty much the entire pathway leading in.
Well, that
Going
you,
up.
You got to remember that Kat doesn't need to worry about it because she has her new cape.
Yep. But on the right path, if I recall correctly, I did say it led up slightly and was dry.
Oh. We could go to dry Meepo.
Yeah,
That's
I'd like
good.
to be dry.
Dry doesn't mean all the way out.
No, but it means a safe place to rest.
Not if the water's still coming in.
I don't care. I would just like to not drown. Would recommend going the way we came.
I vote for the way we came.
I want to go up. Click.
I mean, it's either A, I make it a tie, or B, I agree with those two. So I don't think it's a wise decision.
Do what you need.
Unfortunately, I don't have my spell to contact my
Split
god.
the party. Split the party.
No, it's okay. We could go. We could go back the way we came.
Split the party. Just to make life a little
I mean, we can always go ahead and I'm okay with either. I'm okay with either. I would be perfectly okay with going up. I would be perfectly okay with going back.
So I'm still outvoted. So we'll go
I
back.
would-
I wrote
I'll
down
say
the
up
path.
just to make it complicated.
I wrote that. I wrote what?
I said I'll go with up just to make it complicated.
We could go back. I wrote down how we got down here, so we can just take the same paths in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Or, just 6 hours from now. Tide go in, tide go out.
Assuming it's on 6 hours.
I don't know how tides work. Levi?
Yeah, I know how it works. As soon as Logan tells me.
Not wrong.
I kind of want to be a contrarian and just like it's like, oh, it's every 2.5 hours except on the third of the.
Okay. Well, we go. Where are we going?
Here's an excellent question. Who's leading?
Well, Cat and Meepo started heading out first.
Sure.
Well, it's more like Katya was carrying Meepo in what
Well-
direction?
But Meepo pointed out and said that way.
yes. The way
So
we came.
if the we're taking if the dry path was to our right, if we
Yes.
face that dry path, the path we want is to our right.
To go backwards is to your right.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. So we go, Logan.
I'll go.
I'm-
I'll go
okay.
first.
Well,
All right.
I'm on you, so we're going along this together.
All right. Guys start retracing your steps to this cavern. It's through one long tunnel. The water is steadily rising throughout this whole thing. By the time you get back to the Sekala stalactite you had visited earlier, whereas it had been to your it had been to your ankles before, it's now about to your just below the knee. So Meepo was definitely going to have to hard time struggling. He was going to have a hard time
Yes.
moving through this. You follow the path all the way around. You didn't. Did you want to go explore what was beyond the stalactite? Because the last time you came here, you found the stalactite, and there was a path to your right and a path to your left. You went to the path to your left, which led you into that large room.
I think Meepo just wants to get out.
People would like to not drown. Has had enough fun with tentacles for the day.
Gonna hate the octopus. Okay, so retracing your steps,
Armored
you guys
thing. Is it a lobster or is it an octopus?
are able to get out of the cave.
Weird lobster octopus thing.
If only one of you had made a nature check.
And you couldn't see it anyway, I guess.
I didn't think
Water.
it would help me.
I just hit the thing.
I was
I
I was
know
a
it had
real
a big claw, and I know it had tentacles. So
I was such a meta gamer with my Nate ranger because like, you know, he had it's like of course he's gonna nature check everything. It's like what is this animal?
that's what they do.
You guys emerge. It is beginning to be late evening on this island. The various caves that you all were able to see as you entered yesterday, some of them are now hidden by the tide. Uh, Looking out before you, you see that familiar rocky beach that you had seen not just a few hours ago.
Why do I feel like we're not going to find the thing?
We didn't look really, at least not tremendously.
We'll find it eventually.
We don't have eventually.
Sure, we do.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Okay.
The world's not going to end.
Maybe.
So what do you all want to do now? Now that you have left the cave and are standing on this rocky beach in Alaron.
Do we want to just go ahead and find a place to camp?
Yeah.
What did
wait until the tide goes back out.
okay.
I guess we will.
So what I'm hearing is we want to rest until the tide comes back out. Now, you could do a long rest, and
8
and
hours.
wait until you go to low tide in the morning, or you could do a short rest because there might be a low tide at a different point, but you wouldn't have the advantages of sunlight.
I would think we'd go ahead and do the long rest because cat needs a break.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're going into a cave anyway.
I'm
What do we
running
need sunlight
dry as
for?
well.
There's no sunlight in the cave anyway.
Actually, I have daylight prepared already.
Please don't. What the hell?
Cat,
Yeah.
Are you saying that you don't want me to have daylight, Meepo?
No.
It was my actual cat, and then I realized you might be saying my name.
well, I meant it as you know, a physical cat.
Okay. It was my feline companion, correct?
Oh, you have a familiar.
That scared me.
Oh, 9 times out of 10, it's if there's a bump in the house, it's the stupid cat running around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I need someone to take point to determine where would a good spot to camp would be.
I can go ahead and take flight and see if that helps me identify any areas.
Okay. Well, with your flight, what would you be looking for? Because you will get a better
Some
look.
place that's high up to avoid high tides, because I know that's one of Meepo's concern, and preferably a place that doesn't look like we're just sleeping on bedrock.
You do see some wooded areas up on top of the ridge. It would be a bit further in, so it's not all rock, but definitely away from tide.
Okay. I make sure to let the group know about that place. How far away would it be? Like, how long of a trek?
Not too far,
Okay.
a couple miles at most, like 2.
So I let the group know that about 2 miles away, there's a nice clearing that we can go ahead and camp around.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, sopping wet from your trip inside this cave, you make the squelching trek to this new campsite. When you get there, how do you guys want to set up?
So
It's like my
think,
question is like, what kind of rations are you breaking into? Are you actually gonna cook that fish before you all forget about it and it turns into goo?
I thought we'd preserved it.
No, you did not have
What was it?
gentle
Spare the
repose.
dying, or what was it?
Gentle
Or-
repose would preserve it, but I don't think Chris had it prepared.
I don't have it prepared.
Guess what we're about to rest and do.
That'll
Cook
come in
fish.
the morning, not at night.
Cook some fish.
Gentle repose the fish.
I say we just cook it now. Salt it up, make fish jerky. That way it'll last a lot longer.
We have salt.
You'd probably have a little bit for the sake of seasonings in your rations kit, but you would not have enough for actually salting a fish.
I wonder how time passes inside the dimension door. The bag.
I think the same.
Does
Yeah,
it?
it's roughly the same.
Could be.
I would say
sweet
just
for
go
me.
ahead and cook the fish tonight.
Well,
Less worry.
I need a big fire.
Ow, ow, ow.
I work on a big fire.
We're gonna
You
need
work on a big fire?
Yeah.
All right. Katya begins chopping down trees, making a general athletics check. I just want to see how big of a fire you get going.
It's not going to be
Big fire.
fantastic. Oh, 14.
It's a decent sized fire, definitely enough to keep you all warm, dry your clothes,
Cook the fish.
cook the fish. Okay. All right. The fish is cooked as best as you all can with your field kit, and whoever doesn't partake in the
I
fish.
bought a cooking kit.
Ah, so yes, you would have
did.
spices for it. You would have spices for it. So the question is, would Katya partake?
No.
Okay.
You say
So-
no, you wouldn't partake?
Correct. I'm a vegetarian.
Ah, okay.
Well, everyone else that does partake, it is a decent fish
If a
considering.
vegetarian cannot partake.
Yes. It is a decent fish. Can't really complain too much about it. It was as fresh as can be. Smoked with some good hardwoods that Katya had gathered. And you all begin your long rest.
Okay. I will say, just for roleplay purposes, right before going to rest, I cast Summon Celestial as Defender, and I place it in the center of us.
Uh-huh.
As Night Vision or Dark Vision up to 60 feet, and as Attacker, it uses a Radiant Bow that it can hit within a range of 150 to 600 feet.
Do you have to give it orders?
No. Basically, I just call forth the celestial manifest in an angelic form. It lasts for 8 hours.
So you gave it the
Or no, it's up to
Avenger.
1 hour. So it's going to keep eye for 1 hour.
Oh, do you
But
have
it-
the material component?
I'm
gold-
pretty sure I do. 'Cause I remember talking to you about getting a 500 gold something. And I think that might have been it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
But anyway, it's all right. I thought it lasted 8 hours for some reason.
That's it's a concentration too. So
Yeah.
that might not be what you were thinking of. Maybe it
No.
was,
I could have sworn that there was like a guardian type thing I could summon
it's
that would last for 8 hours. It might be a different guardian.
so there's spiritual weapon, spiritual guardian, and like spirit. There's something else.
I'll do some research on it. Don't worry about it today.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You've done it before, where it's like it's an aura, and like anything that steps into it takes damage, and then it vanishes.
Yeah, it vanishes after dealing so much damage or taking so much damage.
Guardian of Faith.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't have that one prepared. I was confusing it with Summon Celestial.
No, you're good.
But never mind. Nothing like that.
So, who takes first watch? I'll
I can take first watch.
okay. I need a perception check.
Right. 13.
Okay. As night begins to fall after you have set your camp and had your roaring fire with your cooked fish, everything appears to be normal. Who takes the second watch?
I'll take
do
the
that. Okay, it don't matter.
Can I have a perception check for you?
perception. Let me go back to my character sheet because I was reading up on Guardian of Faith. All right, let's see. Perception. Ooh, that's a 10.
Did
Okay.
you use your
Uh,
inspiration?
You know what? I'll go ahead and use the inspiration. And that's an extra d6, right?
Nope, it's a reroll.
Oh, it's a reroll? Sweet.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that one.
And that means I get another inspiration.
Inspired.
You only get a count of one, so it's encouraged to smoke them if you got them.
Yeah.
Well, you got them.
So what'd you get?
14.
14. Night has fully fallen now. Your companions snooze around you. The fire is still going, casting a gentle but distinct glow on all of you, and everything seems normal.
Great.
Who's third?
I'll do the third.
Okay. Perception check, please.
22.
Okay. Levi, the twinkling stars. The twinkling stars overhead are stuff that you weren't able to see during your time in the major cities, especially Iron Keep, with all the belching black smoke that was coming from the volcano. Assuming volcanoes have black smoke.
I don't
Okay.
know that answer.
More gray.
Sure.
I came from Washington, Mount St. Helens. It's mostly steam.
With not only are you aware of the stars in the sky, you hear the distinct sounds around you. The crickets, the gentle waves against the cliffs far away, and the distinct crunch, 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 crunch of some feet quickly moving away.
If they're moving away, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm used to the beach type life, so I would assume it's just the like turtles or stuff. Well, maybe not crunch, crunch, crunch for a turtle, but
Yeah, it seemed pretty fast. Like whatever it was running away.
well, as long as it's running away and not towards us.
All right, and the last check. Would that be the Meepo?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, it'd be Meepo. What would go wrong? What could go wrong?
Nothing.
12.
Yes.
Meepo, the sun is beginning to rise, and as everyone else is catching up their last few hours of sleep, very distinctly, there is a steady, heavy thud, thud, thud. Everything seems to shake a little bit. Thud, thud, thud. Growing louder as it seems to be approaching you.
I yell at whatever is making the noise to shut in a loud voice to shut the hell up. People are trying to sleep here.
Oh boy.
There's a pause.
I assume everyone
Meepo,
heard
what's your
this.
AC?
15. I assume everyone heard this.
Yeah, everyone woke up.
Do we get our long rest?
Yeah, everybody gets a long rest. Let's see. Let me just search for this real quick. Didn't think I'd have to use it, but
What? I'm surprised by my.
Right.
26. That's gonna hit.
Yes.
Everyone wakes up to the sudden sound of crashing trees.
I said, shut the fuck up.
As a giant boulder comes hurling through the air directly at Meepo.
No.
Boulder. What?
Meepo takes 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
As it hurls through the air,
What
hits
the
you
fuck?
right on the side. You hear bones creak and
What the
crack
fuck?
as it lands right beside you. Pushing his way
I guess
through
do I
the
get to
trees
heal?
is a tall, broad fire giant holding in his hand two more boulders. What are you doing on my land?
Oh,
And that's where
sorry.
we end the session.
Sounds good.